Set it up there. Okay, just move a little bit towards the left.
The left?
Yeah, just there. 1 2 1 2. Hi, this is Owen Abbas Hussain here from FightHype.com, and I'm here with none other than trainer Kevin Barry. Kevin, how are we doing today? How are you today, sir?
Doing great. Yeah, I think we had a pretty tame press conference. A lot of respect by both guys. I was expecting a few fireworks, but didn't really happen.
Okay, before we start, I'm going to just pan this camera down slightly, if I can. I'm going to go on to them Gucci's that you've got on that are blinged out. Talk to me about your stylist. Who styles you up? Because that's pretty cool, man.
That's my son, Taylor. Styles me and he styles Joe.
I've got to give him respect.
Are they Gucci glasses?
No comment.
I've got the same ones.
Obviously, we're here for some serious business.
Yeah.
Joseph Parker, Dillian Whyte, big fight. People I talk to can't decide on who's going to be the winner for this fight.
Right.
So let's talk about this fight. Give me your in-depth view of this fight. Dillian Whyte, what sort of game do you expect him to bring on the night?
Oh, look, Dillian Whyte's a very physical, very strong, a guy who likes to impose his will on you, a guy who likes to close the distance, get in your face, rough you up. I think it's very, very important for us that we control the distance in the fight, and it's very important that Joe executes his game plan correctly, because if Whyte is able to get on Joe's chest early, it's going to be a very long night and a hard fight to win.
I was chatting to Dillian's trainer, and he said don't underestimate Dillian's long game. Have you seen enough of Dillian's long game fighting on the outside for you to be worried?
We won't be seeing a long game off Dillian Whyte, I can promise you that. Whatever they're saying, they're bringing it. Hey, and we're loving that they're bringing it.
And talking about that, Eddie was saying it might be a very close fight, but like you said, you're looking to maybe hit a move. What's the sort of fights you're expecting? You've just said that, you know what, you expected Dillian to come up a little bit closer, but do you see other sides as well where he might change his plan?
Oh, I think we're going to see a far more physical Joseph Parker. If our training camp was anything to go by, the 102 rounds that we sparred in 4 weeks, Joe was very physical on the sparring partners. He was back throwing a lot of punches and a lot of dangerous punches. We saw him box and box well against Joshua. You're going to see Joseph Parker's aggressive fight game in this fight.
And obviously, Joe comes off a loss to Anthony Joshua. How much has he learned from that loss and the whole experience last time around?
Well, he's learned a lot. I think he realised that he has to take his game up another level, and we've done that this training camp. I think physically looking at Joe, you can see he's in tremendous shape at the moment. His back is bigger, his legs are bigger, he's hitting harder in the gym. But also, being involved in the biggest fight in the boxing world this year, it was great. It was great experience for Joe. And that's why we've taken such a dangerous opponent as Dillian Whyte. A lot of people thought we were going to take 2 or 3 easy fights, get the W's behind his name, and then have another run at the title. But Joe wants to get back there as fast as he possibly can. He wants to win that title again.
Obviously, is the incentive? Is this always going to be the incentive that the Anthony Joshua fight? Is that the rematch? Is that the one that you want again? No,
I'll tell you what, all we're looking at the moment is Dillian Whyte, and we'd be silly to look at anyone else, because if our focus is not on him, then we're going to have a really difficult time on Saturday night. Our focus is Dillian Whyte and the game that he's bringing. We understand the risks in this fight. We also understand the implications for the winner and the loser, and we're just going to make sure that we're the winner.
Obviously, there was a lot of respect from yourself to Dillian in that press conference, but we see Dave Higgins sort of trash talking. What do you make of Dave as a personality in your team?
Dave's a promoter. He has to promote.
Fair enough. I want to talk to you quickly about another card that's on this bill. Carlos Takam, Derek Chisora. Great fight. Talk to me about that fight. Break that fight down for me, please.
I love the Takam Chisora fight. And I tell you what, all boxing fans love that. In fact, our team were talking about it, and a lot of them said to me, they'll be in the dressing room with Joe, they'll see Joe's fight, they probably won't see any other fight, but they said first thing they're going to do on Sunday is get on YouTube and watch that fight. We know Takam. Joe fought him a couple of years ago, and it was a hell fight. We know Derek Chisora, he's as tough as they come. This is a great fight and a very exciting fight. And it's probably big enough to head build the card.
Fair enough. How do you see that fight actually playing out? Who do you see winning that fight then?
Look, I tell you what. Personally, I think Tackham's boxing skills are probably a little better, but both guys bring a very physical game. Tackham's also very difficult to hit. He fights under that shoulder roll. Defensively, he's probably a better fighter. So I'd see him winning on points.